Hello everyone. Today I am going to present my project presentation titled Gold and Cryptocurrency as Financial Havens, an empirical comparison of investor behavior during market turmoil in City. Let us see why I chose this topic. So first of all, the growing importance of safe haven assets. Because of the geopolitical tensions like Ukraine and Iran war, Iran and Israel war, and the economic shocks like COVID-19, inflation, recession, the investment for safe haven assets are increasing. So the first reason is studying safe haven assets is very important. Next one is investor psychology and financial behavior. So basically here I'm going to study about the investor psychology and the behavioral finance. In the tough situations like market turmoil, how the investor are going to choose the investments and going to invest. Next one is when gold fell and crypto rocketed in India. So everyone is seeing comparing crypto and gold is correct. So what I'm going to say here is in November 2024, the Bitcoin price has been raised and the gold has been fallen. So this shows the importance of safe haven asset. This is why I chose the topic. Next one is literature review. So I have reviewed 20 national journal reviews. Next is 15 international journal reviews, and I have reviewed 8 books regarding this one. Next, let us see the statement of problem. The first problem is lack of localized studies in Tier 2 Indian cities. In the Tier 2 Indian cities like Madurai, there is no study has been conducted regarding this gold and cryptocurrency. Next one is neglect of behavioral factors in safe haven asset studies. So far in the studies, the behavioral finance has been omitted and no such majority study have been done. So these are the statement of problems. On these statement of problems, I have framed 4 objectives. They are to analyze investor perception of gold and cryptocurrency as safe and asset during periods of market turmoil in Mother City. Next one is to examine patterns and trends in investor behavior towards gold and cryptocurrency as safe and assets during market turmoil in Mother City. Third objective is to compare how the investor perceives the safe haven assets of gold and cryptocurrency during period of market turmoil. And at last, to provide suggestion for improving safe haven assets and people for investing in the gold and cryptocurrency. These are the objectives framed. Coming to the data analysis and interpretation. The first hypothesis. The first hypothesis is we have found as there is no significant difference in investor perception of gold and cryptocurrency as safe haven asset during market turmoil in Mother City. So here we are going to see that relationship between the perception of investor and safe haven assets. So here we have performed the chi-square test and shows that the investor chooses gold mainly for long-term wealth preservation, store of value, traditional preference and tangible value, while the cryptocurrency for high growth potential, technical innovation and global access and decentralization. So clearly you can see that there is a difference, there is a relationship between the gold and cryptocurrency properties. So we are rejecting the null hypothesis and going for the alternate hypothesis, that is there is a significant difference in investor perception of gold and cryptocurrency as safe haven asset during the period of market turmoil. Next hypothesis is whether the socio-economic factors such as in monthly income, occupation influence the investor behavioral patterns. So there are 2 hypotheses framed, that is there is no significant relationship, and the alternate hypothesis there is a significant relationship. So we can see the result from the ANOVA and chi-square on behavioral deallocation. So we can see that the occupation and monthly income significantly influence the investment experience, evaluation, annual investment and allocation to cryptocurrency. So we can see that the null hypothesis is rejected and the alternate hypothesis, that is socio-economic factors such as occupation and monthly income significantly influence the investor behavioral and pattern decision making towards the gold and cryptocurrency. These are the data analysis and interpretation. Now let us go for the key findings. So the first one is the sample consists of the middle-aged 35 to 45 years persons. They are well educated, retail investor in Madurai with moderate to high income level. So that we can see here we have an investor base who are fully aware of the financial wellness and awareness. So here in Garrett ranking, we have performed Garrett ranking, and in that the cryptocurrency has ranked first with a mean score of 65.82 and gold had ranked 2 with a mean score of 65.53. Comparing these two assets, we are going for the cryptocurrency and the Garrett ranking for the high growth potential and technological innovation. Factor analysis have been identified that three behavioral dimensions. The first dimension is gold. For gold, it is saying that safe haven strategy. And next for crypto is for the crypto, the factor analysis is giving that risk taking behavior. And at last, volatility, learning, confidence development. These are the three factors of our factor analysis findings, and it explaining the main pattern of investor behavior during the market turmoil. So these are the key findings. Now let us go for the suggestions. The first suggestion is investors should avoid over concentration in cryptocurrency. So we have seen in the study that cryptocurrency has been focused main. So they have to avoid this over concentration and maintain a balanced allocation to gold and go for diversified investment. This is our first suggestion. Next one is providing structured training programs can educate investor about cryptocurrency. So providing training programs to the investor can give knowledge about the cryptocurrency, about the volatility, stop loss mechanism, and at last diversification benefits. Next one is financial intermediaries should provide analytical dashboard with risk indicators, stress testing, and scenario analysis. So these financial intermediaries to give the analytical dashboard suggests the risk indicators to the investor so they can be exposed to the market risk. Next one is financial advisors must conduct comprehensive risk profiling before recommending crypto allocations. So these financial advisors should provide an idea about the cryptocurrency allocations before saying about the gold safe haven assets, safe haven properties. So these are the suggestions that are giving out of a study conducted. Thank you.